Hello, Ruchi. Hello. Hello, Velu sir. Hello. Hi. Good to see all of you. Who are they? Hello. Yeah, hi. Like most of you know, that every Sunday at 8 p.m. I go live with. Uh, Thank you, Ruchi. Thank you so much. Yeah. So every Sunday at 8 p.m., I go live with my fellow coach, Nadia all the way from Saudi. And we pick up a topic which is relevant to all of you. And there are times when these topics are suggested by you all, and there are times when we pick up the topics. So while we are waiting for Nadia to join us, I would take though. Hi, Anya. Good to see you. Hello. So I will just take 2 minutes and introduce myself. Hi, I'm Nupur. I am a corporate person turned into a life and mindset coach who helps people transform their lives by bringing in a change in their mindset. Because I believe that most of the problems in our lives are only because of the way we think and the way we perceive things, right? So, this reaching here. Hey Anya, I'm fine. How are you doing? All right. Okay, so but the journey to till here wasn't a very easy one, because most of the time I have spent half of my life in corporate doing brand marketing. But I had reached a stage where I was feeling extremely restless because I wanted to do something different. Different in the sense like I wanted to do something more meaningful, contribute to the society, but was not getting away. Like I had no clue what to do, where to go, and also leaving everything which has been there for 23, 24 years and exploring something absolutely new was a challenge in itself. So a lot of fears were there, a lot of like limiting beliefs, which I always say, what if I fail? What will happen? I don't know. And a lot of things were there. So then I took a plunge, and the life coaching happened, you know. And today I'm not only a certified who has joined. Hello, hi. So today I'm not only a ICF certified life coach, I am a certified NLP practitioner. I am non-voice communication process holder, storyteller, writer, podcaster, YouTuber. So I'm exploring so many things, and very soon to be a published author. So this was like I keep saying, no journey is easy. It all depends on your mindset, and you have to be brave enough and little like you have to believe in yourself and take that plunge. It's all about making decisions. So it is all right. Nadia Aslam joined. Okay. Uh, Nadia, yeah, why can't you? Nadia is here, and uh, we are going to talk about today. The topic for today is mindset. Hi, Nadia.
Hi, Nupur. How are you?
So, good, good, good. So, as usual, my friend has to travel all the way from Saudi. So, she takes little time, you know. So, we all have to wait for Nadia to join.
I
And
There's always
I
delay
would like,
at this end. For some reason, Nupur, I send the
yeah.
request and I see is waiting. you know, and when I don't even see the live coming up very quickly, active, and I'm just like, you know,
Yeah,
at this end. So,
it
cheers.
happens. You're coming all the way from Saudi to India, so
The
obviously it will
networks are
take
very
some time.
busy, I guess.
Yeah, I know. So I will let Nadia introduce herself. And why don't you just introduce yourself? And as I told you, the topic for today is mindset.
Yes.
So we will discuss anything and everything related to mindset. And all of you, please keep sending questions. Though we have received a couple of questions sent by you people, but whoever is there on live can keep sending us questions, whatever queries you have. So over to Nadia. She can take over and introduce, and then we move forward.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Thank
Nadia.
you. I'll just again,
Yeah.
it's always nice to connect with the audience, and you know, it's nice to reintroduce. Really, it feels good.
Yes.
You know, uh, my name is Nadia, lecturer by profession. I love talking. As you know, we love to have a nice banter every week. We come up with some new topics just to see that, you know, we kind of are, you know, we talk about the general things we as individuals go through, and I think that's the whole point. Somebody somewhere is talking about things which are important. So I think that's the whole purpose, really. You know.
True.
So
Very true. So Nadia is in this introduction. She forgot to tell that she herself is a career
oh,
and
yes,
professional coach.
yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Thanks for adding in.
Yeah.
That's
She
what.
has psychology as a background. Yes. So
Just
she deserves to be in life coaching. Yeah.
yeah. Thank
So
you,
she
Nupur.
can read your mind, coming from psychology background. Yeah.
A lot
So the topic,
learn. And
yes,
this has been a process, as I told you. You know, my background is IT, but I think coaching people and being in and around students, I just get to involve myself with so much of you know, the work we do at the moment and dealing with this. So I think that's how I learned from live experiences, really, and I enjoy doing that. So Nupur, today's topic is so broad. Oh my God! I mean,
yes, it is. That's what I was
it
telling
is
people, that
it's
it's
such a broad topic,
like,
and I think just a half an hour session won't do justice to it. Yeah, but I think
oh, we'll see if we cannot wrap it up in this session. We'll make 2, 3 series on mindset. Yeah. So
yeah,
there's so much to be spoken about mindset,
so much.
because everything, every problem, every solution it's all there. It starts from your mindset.
Absolutely.
If you change your mindset, you have the solution. If you don't, you're stuck.
Yeah, I know.
So mindset is very, very important,
Absolutely.
because it tells you how you
Yeah,
think and how you perceive things.
yeah,
It's extremely important.
absolutely. And
So let's
the
take,
main
yeah, Nadia.
a coach is to kind of set that attitude right. Uh, Isn't
Yes, true.
that
Very
what
true.
we
Very
talk
true.
about?
Yes,
Setting the attitude right,
yes.
and just it's not a small work. It's a lot of work, and I think there's so much we can do. And I think this is something, you know, it's psychological. Really, it's a lot how we connect.
Com-
You know, I think
completely.
yeah, so much
Yeah.
psychologically, uh, you know, so it's a vast topic. So where do we start, Nupur? So, you know, let's
We will start.
make our lives easy.
Yes, yes. So we will start with
Some
the questions we have received. And the first question which I can see is, what is a mindset? So, good question. What is a mindset? We keep talking about mindset, mindset, mindset. So, what is a mindset?
absolutely.
So, mindset is nothing but a set of beliefs that shape you, how you look at yourself and how you look at the world.
Yeah,
It's a set of beliefs which you have been carrying,
yeah,
okay, which you develop and carry all your life.
for sure.
And it's those glasses through which you see yourself and you see the world.
Yeah,
Okay, that's mindset. Now, it influences how you decide, how you live your life, the decisions you take. Everything goes through this. Okay. Now, let me tell you, there are two types of mindsets. Okay. Growth mindset and fixed mindset. Now, what happens when you have growth mindset? There are, like when you see a child who is he tends to have a hunger for knowledge and desire to work hard and to know everything. Remember, that child has a growth mindset. Okay. And that same child, when he grows up, he will have a very different perspective about life. He will always be a solution provider. You know, he will always look for a solution. He will always, it's not that, see, life is full of problems. Let's accept it. We solve two and three are pop up. So, you have to go with that mindset that, all right, I'll sort it out. Okay. Whereas if you have a fixed mindset, I'll give you a very simple example between the two. People with fixed mindset will always be blaming others. You know, they're always blaming situations, people, parents, college. I didn't go to a good college. This did not happen to me. So they are full of excuses. And also, the funniest thing is, Nadia, that they feel that if, for example, hypothetically, I am with a fixed mindset and Nadia is with growth mindset, and if I see her working hard, I will have this notion that she doesn't know things, because if she has good skill set, she doesn't need to work hard, which is very strange, a fixed mindset person will think, whereas a growth mindset person will always believe that skill set is something which can always be learned and sharpened and acquired. Whereas I, with a fixed mindset, will always feel I was born with the 5 or 6 skill sets and I cannot do anything. They believe that either you're born dumb or you're born intelligent. So this is a very basic difference between these two. So, Nadia, would you like to add something?
When I get when I have parents for evaluation, this is what I said, is the attitude your child carries. Just tell me one attitude, He's like, teacher, my son is lazy. So, these are also the attitude. So I don't know if you can understand, but the attitude an individual carries for or about himself or herself, very chilled out, very lazed out, very eager, very cribby, all these actually adds to that, the broad topic we are talking about, mindset. So if that makes any sense, because this is the first question you usually ask when you're having a conversation with the students. How are you feeling today? What's the problem today? And you get it right away what the attitude of a child is. Teacher, I wanted to do this, but I've not achieved it. I'm really sad. A give up mindset. So all these things actually adds to that individual's, as Nupur said, the belief system, the attitude an individual carries about. Is he able to set past the hurdle, or is he stuck in that hurdle, trying to manage that hurdle? So where are you now? So, the whole discussion today about mindset is, I think, Nupur, we will work towards places where we can tell people that there's so much possibility. So, and I hope they take this as a takeaway, really. So, yeah. So who
Really?
are you?
Yeah, true.
The audience today is, what is your mindset? Question yourself. What is the attitude you carry as a
Yes.
person? Do you carry in that lazy mode? Do you carry in a mode of vigor? Like, are you carrying a mode where you want to really do something different in life? Have you started it yet? So ask that question to yourself. And if you're having children around, young ones around, see what their mindset is like. It really, it's a nice learning to, go with, like, just might try.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. And all these checks have to be done when they are young children, you know. That's where all these habits and mindsets are forming. We learn a lot of things from our parents, our surroundings, and it's known this thing, if you see a set of lazy, you've been brought up by a set of lazy parents, you will become very laid back, and you will always have this excuse of why things are not working. And let me tell you, the moment you say that things are not working, things will never work.
Such
It
an
will not
important
work
point.
because you've told yourself.
That's
Exactly.
amazing. That's such an important, that's
Yes,
it's a mindset of our own. So if you feel that your
yes,
mindset, you
very,
need to
very.
look that upon, look into it.
Very, very, very true. Because most of the time, as parents, also, we say certain things to our children without realizing that little child doesn't have the maturity to process what you're saying, and he or she takes it to her heart, believing what you're telling them. And also, the basic difference between growth and fixed is that people with fixed mindset, they're always ready to throw the towel. Any adversity, any situation, they are the first ones to give up.
Right.
And they will have 2,000 stories to defend why they did this.
Yeah, procrastinate, you
So,
can say, right?
very, very.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, or justifying
Justify.
why I did not take an action. Yeah. Why I did not help you,
That,
why I didn't do this, why I didn't reach where I was supposed to reach. I will have 20,000 excuses. Like I would say, they're always in blame game, always blaming others.
an excuse mindset.
Very, 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 very full of excuse mindset.
So,
So they basically, the funniest thing is that they believe that you're born intelligent and born dumb, which is like, you cannot do anything with the child. वो तो मतलब कम अकल का है ही. So give up. Simple. You don't have to work on that child now. If you have a parent with a fixed mindset, this is what he or she will do, which is so sad. So it's extremely sad to see this kind of thing.
very true.
So would you like to add something else, or we move to another question which we have? I think we can go on and on mindset.
Yes.
It's a very, very vast topic.
Yes, you have the right question. It really, and I think this time, I think we'll continue another session because let's just discuss the feel of it, because I know it's very difficult for, individuals out there to kind of figure out where they are and why they are, what's the reason behind their thinking. So what I would suggest is find out what your attitude and your mindset is, then try to think, Nupur, do we have any question on, is there a way to get out of such mindsets? I don't know if there's any question. I just wanted to talk about it.
Can you just read, Nadia? I see there is a question there. If you can read it.
Okay.
I think Ruchi has sent some question. You could just read out.
Okay. Yeah. Is there a way to kind of get around such mindsets? What I say would be a negative mindset. Absolutely. There is a way around getting around negative mindset is, first of all, don't take that negative mindset to be the obvious you, So it's anything which is, predefined or told by people is not the person you are. If you try to work around it and, for example, you tell your child that, you are not able to do this. You're never going to be able to do that. That's the mindset of the child. You're setting the mindset already. You know that the child got problems, but try to work around that problem and say that there is a possibility. Why don't you just try this? So of course, so you as an adult or the child, anybody, it's what you believe and you feed it in your mind on a continuous basis. Just stop doing that. Stop doing that. And if necessary, just keep repeating to yourself that, yes, there is possibility of doing so much better for me. I'm going to give that a try. And keep repeating that to yourself on a constant basis. The only way to get out of that is by repeating yourself on everyday basis that I want to change. I want to make my life better. If I'm having a lazy mindset, I'm going to improve that. And gradually, when you start taking steps, of course you need to take steps to kind of change that difficult, negative mindset. Everything has necessary steps. You just can't sit on it, right? So
True.
allow yourself
Yeah, that,
first change,
yeah, yeah.
and
First thing is, yeah, accept yourself and love yourself. It's
yeah,
very, very important. Also, if you start working on your mindset, as Nadia is saying, see that you get into some good habits,
yeah,
which is very, very important. And it needs a lot of
yeah, a
practice,
lot of authenticity. I mean,
lot of
yeah,
authenticity,
if you are
you
not
know.
being authentic, it's difficult. First step one, don't ignore it. Be authentic. Once you're authentic, try to be committed to make that change. All right. If you're not going to be
True.
committed, nothing is going to tally. Once you're committed, ensure that you work. There is, if somebody is not checking you, ask somebody to check. Make somebody accountable. Ask, seek help.
Very important.
Seek help.
Yes, very,
There
very
has to be a
important.
constant push, you like it or not. You get me? Everyone needs support, even the child. You have to train the child to do what he has to do, right? You got to go to school, you got to read. It's all a process, it's all a practice, it's all accountability you as parents do, or you as a teacher do, or you as your friend. You could just keep an accountability, check your friend. Are you taking your medicines? Are you going to the gym on time? So ask somebody to help you out. So I think that's something really important.
Yeah,
And also be
very,
okay
very,
with different,
very important. Yeah.
be okay to different ideas. For example, I had this problem. I was very much okay of being unhealthy. I'll be very honest, and I was just not flexible to accept that first thing. So I had a very upstuck mindset, if I can call that, and it was just totally useless. So there was one day, I just heard one of my teachers telling that, why are you stuck up to this particular idea? Why can't you just understand what I'm trying to say? And that's when I made the change. I was being flexible with accepting the mindset, what somebody was trying to say me. So do you understand what I'm trying to say? So try to accept another opinion, others' opinions. It might just sometimes just be good. Don't accept it unless you are with a trustworthy person, but try to do that. I think that helped. That helped me.
Yeah. Yes. Have open mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Very, very
Yeah,
important. Don't be too close-minded that I know everything and nobody can teach me. Yeah, nobody can tell me. So a lot of people you'll find with this kind of
I
mindset,
think
and the problem with them is
90%.
they stop growing in their life,
So true.
because there's life is all about learning. Every day you're learning something or the other. So if you have a closed mind and you start feeling that I know everything, trust me, you will stagnate,
Yeah,
whether it's career or in life. Because as I keep saying, in career also, what people do is they just bank on that degree which they acquired 20 years or 25 years back. And they think that degree will take me to any level I want to, without realizing that things around them is changing very, very fast. So they need to keep upgrading their skill set, which is very, very important. So
okay, Ruchi.
similarly, have open mind, look for, yeah, question. Any more questions coming?
I
Yeah.
had a question. Sorry, Nadia, but my question is more on the same age relationships, not between child and a parent. See, Ruchi,
Okay.
you mean, see, first of all, this is a very broad. My question was more of lines on how to deal with situation when your partner has a closed mindset. First of all, yes, that will be coaching the partner. Absolutely, a great question, Ruchi. First of all, communication, when this comes, this, of course, the issue is sensitive. So you want to handle it with a lot of authenticity and a lot of clarity when the other person is in mood for discussion. We need to create a space for communication. We need to create a space where we can really be honest and, authentic, so, and also be very kind when you're communicating such topics, right? So maybe first of all, create a space and create a place, a nice atmosphere where you can communicate, and just maybe give him choices, give him choices that you can, think about this kind of mindset. Might be it will help you and me in a relationship. So very important is we forget to communicate with our partners. We forget to just make ourselves feel in presence. So, most of the time, you see, we are present with them, but we are not present in presence with them, if that makes sense. So actually create that presence. Most of us, we need intimacy. We need, really compassionate care and an honest communication. So make a space for that. Maybe that will help as well. Ruchi, I don't know if that helps, but
Yeah, but
you can always.
yes, but the same theory can be applied to any relationship. Why only your partner? When we are living with our parents, we take them for granted. We are physically there. We are not there with them.
Yes, yes.
There is no communication happening between us and them. So any relationship, you should not reach this point where you're physically there, but you're not there.
Yeah. And make the person understand that, sometimes it might just require a real nudge. They might not accept it, but just tell that person verbally, if it's a male, mostly verbally, that look, I'm listening, I'm present. And this is the time you communicate with me. Make a space for that, and always look into the kind of situation. Don't do it maybe, in public, or, make a space for that. It's very important, the kind of space we create for, for our spouses and whatever it is. And I think that's a great way to start. It's always giving that respect, for the moment. And so I think,
True.
yeah, you can always.
That's very, very important, because communication, when you're talking about communication, I am reminded of there's non-violence communication. So it's all about standing on 4, 5 pillars. And the first is trust. Second is not being non-judgmental. You have to create that kind of platform where you can have a communication with anyone. When you're having a communication, and also if it's little strained relation, or what Ruchi is saying, so the only solution is to have a healthy conversation. You let him talk, listen carefully without being judgmental. Don't judge, don't jump to conclusions. Oh, he means this. If he's saying this, if he's saying, I don't like you, take it in that very meaning. Don't try to weave a story around it.
Yeah.
If you keep it simple, and similarly, when you have a communication with him, so be very straightforward, simple communication with a lot of trust, because you're not communicating with that person to insult, humiliate, or score a brownie point. They're trying to address a problem. It has to be handled like that. Okay. So, oh my God, I didn't realize. Can we take one more question? It's already 8:30. Yeah.
Okay.
So, as I told you, this topic is so vast that we will need to take at least 2 or 3 series on mindset.
Yeah, actually, and I think before we close, I think Nupur, I think we need to. What I want to keep an open space for, audience to understand is keep a learning mindset. That'd be still nice. Keep a learning, giving mindset. Keep a mindset to not demean yourselves. Keep a mindset of being you. You're powerful and authentic you, and a progressive you. I think if that, any other question? No, I just heard somebody just typing something. So anyways,
okay.
I think that was
all
what
right.
I wanted to add in. If you're closing, I don't know if you have time, and Do let me know.
Yeah, as I told you in the beginning, this topic is such that we'll have to do at least 2 or 3 series on this.
I know.
And we have,
Cool, right?
yeah, we have received some questions.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
keep sending us more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nadia,
Yeah.
you're saying
I
something.
just, before we close up, can I share something else as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please. Yeah.
I had this question come up with from someone very close, and
Mm,
was told that I get a lot of support from people, but I still don't feel that motivates me. You know, what is that?
mm,
Why am I behaving this way? You know, why is my mindset this way?
mm,
So I
mm,
really wanted to share the answer I gave, and I felt I was, you know, I think he understood what I meant. So what I told him was, sometimes you need to have an accepting mindset and maybe think into possibilities where your parents or your family might be right. You know, though he gets a lot of encouragement, he doesn't value that, right? He is
mm.
not in his mind's condition to accept that, okay, they're telling, but they don't affect me. I still feel I'm stuck in rut. So I think you as an individual also need to take that, you know, a progressive mindset is more better. And especially if you're getting such an environment where you are getting support, I think this is a place where you really need to improve and look into yourself. And the reason
Very true.
behind why you don't accept positivity, you know, and now you need to add some mindsets which will enhance you to accept people around you. So are you being good? Are you being good to your family members, your spouses, your brothers and sisters? So you really need to check on that, you know. So create an accepting mindset as well, because it'll help you grow, you know, especially when you're good.
Yeah, be honest to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
though,
if you're honest and authentic to yourself,
we,
it's very, very important.
because I see people, you know, generation now, they have a lot of people supporting them, helping them, but they still feel they, you know, they're stuck in rut. They, you know, and
Yes.
they find reasons and excuses, especially that one. I think you need to add this to your mindset, accept them, and just evolve, move out of that
True.
stuck situation. So yeah,
Very true.
that's it, Nupur.
So, on this note, we would like to close the session. Next Sunday, we meet again on the same topic, mindset. So, please send as many questions as you would like to, though we could not cover the questions we got for this session, which we promised to take it in the next session. So, all those people who sent us questions, thank you so much. We are going to take it on next Sunday. And in the meanwhile, you can keep sending more questions because this is one topic which will need, I don't know how many sessions, yeah, how many
Fun.
series we'll
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
I think I
yes,
enjoy mindset. You know, it's always, you get always the most different kind of questions, and there's so much
yes,
learning. I mean, I think the brain never ends. There's so much, it's so complex.
true, true.
You,
Very, very,
yeah, there's so
yeah.
much you can do. So thank you so much, Nupur. Thank you for having
Thank you so much, Nadia, for joining. And thank you, all of you who joined this session. Thank you, Ruchi. I hope you got your answer. Yeah. And we will meet next Sunday, same time, on the same topic. So do send questions. Okay. All right. So we'll see you next Sunday.